Good morning. Welcome. I'm at this nice beach, as you can see. It's a virtual anyway. Thank you for coming. In this video, we'll be talking about a tool which is similar to another tool called Mentimeter, which we've been using for some time. Both of them allow the faculty or the presenter to engage the audience at any size. We have used it with around 1,000 people in an online session, and it was really very engaging by presenting so many activities that they can do while they are on the online session. So we'll go through this one and show you all the details and how to use it. We have a group of faculty who participated in this session, and you will see their participation coming on the screen. I will get a feeling of how the system work and the benefit it can bring to everyone. So let's start with AhaSlides. Maybe in the video sometime I say AhaShare. It's actually AhaSlides. That's the name of the tool that I'm going to present. And at other time, we'll present other tools that maybe can be useful to you. So thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoy the video. So now, if you want to create a presentation, you just click New, and then you give it a name. So let's call it Learning Engaging Student. Let's call it Engaging Students. Please ask me any questions you have. You can just unmute your microphone and ask that question. That's fine. Or maybe you wanted to put it on the chat. That's fine. I'll go to that one from time to time. Now, while I am here, this is the tool. I have many slides I can add. These are the interactions I can have. I can have multiple choice. I can have an image choice, select between images. I can have open-ended questions that I can ask. I can have a cloud word, and I'll show you just the word cloud, sorry. It's very nice. So for example, I'll say here, what do you expect me to cover today? Yeah, something like that. I have just questions saying to my audience, what are you expecting me to cover? What do you, okay? Then I can say people can give 3 answers or 1 answer or 4 answers. Yeah, I'll give you 3. 3 is good. Show audience to submit more than once. I can say yes. Here, these are other things I can do. So let's run this one, and you can see how I'm going to do that. So I just run it. When I run it, now you need how you will join. That's the question now. How will you join? Now there are 2 ways to join. One, you go to your phone and go to any browser and type there ahaslides.com/11ff0. By the way, this number we can change it to be your course code. So you're teaching Bez 1, 2, 3, 4, for example, you can change it to be like that. So it become easy for your student join. This is one way. So you ahaslides.com, then / this one. Or the other way, you open your phone camera and scan this QR code. This will get you to join. I can see one of you already there here. So start now joining and start answering that question will comes on your phone. Now I want to see what do you expect me to cover today in this version. Interactive tools, that's one. Someone put his hand up, I can see there, and there is one gift data. Let me see more, because you are 24, so you should be able to do that. Now you need to look at your phone to give the answers. So you give the answers from the phone, yeah, and you look at the screen to find the information on the screen. So now more of you now, I mean, some of you, only one person who gave all those answers maybe. Where are the others? I need to see the others. Please do that. Now, there's a technique now. If I want to force everyone to do that, what can I do? I can add somewhere where the people enter their name. So if you do not enter your name, I don't find your name in the participation, then I will say you did not participate. Yeah. Now,
Excuse me, can you share again the code?
I will share the code again.
Thank
Here
you.
is the QR code. That's the code. Now, if you put your course code here instead of this, which I'll show you later how to do it, it become easier. Your student, you don't need to tell them what the code. Just they type AhaSlides.com and then the course code. That's become very easy for everyone. A good thing I can see now 10 people are there. That's good. Now, if you look at this cloud, while more people are here, it will look nicer if everybody start giving inputs, because these words will change in size based on how many people have repeated that word, and it's always good for plotting a word. And this is beautiful when you have a large number of people coming, and then we can see how things is going. So you're expecting me to talk about something new, or you want me to add interactive tools, activities, and things like that. So this is good. I can see that input is coming. Now there are two ways to do this one. One is this, the presenter will control, like I'm now controlling. You cannot go to the next slide. The other way, you can allow the audience to control the sequence of this. And we will go through all those different modes of configuration. But I can see 10 people came. There are 24 inputs came on the screen, and some of you are continuing to giving this input. Now, I said to you, there's a technique that you can get the name of the people. So if you want to make sure that your students are participating, so what you do in the first slide, which you can add a new slide here, let's add a new one. We can have an open-ended question, and we can say, what is your name and ID, for example? Yeah, or maybe name is good enough. And if this is the first slide in my sequence, when I run it now, you will see now it will ask you to enter your name. So this is an attendance for me now. I can see people who enter their names, and this screen will be saved. Then I can later use it as attendance. Also, in the report generated later with the people interactions, I will see their names, those people who interacted. So no way, one way is just I'm forcing everybody to participate here, because I have a record of his or her participation in the session, which important sometime to just encourage them to do that. Because some students, they just will start the meeting and maybe go and do something else. But now every few minutes, they will get a question on the screen or get something they need to participate to. So they become all the time engaged into that discussion. And the good thing later, when they go and review those slides, when we make it available, they can see the inputs of other students and can become like a revision for them. Okay, that's good. Now, how I can import a presentation. So assume I already have done my presentation. I have it on PowerPoint, which is the best way to do. Then how I can get it into this one. Basically, you click import here. The good thing, you can import a PowerPoint presentation. You can import PDF file. So you just choose anyone. If you have it on the desktop, you can maybe drag it and drop it here. Let me see if I have any presentation that makes sense here that I can include. For example, I'll put this one. Okay, just drag it and drop it there. It will take some time. This is a PDF file. or PDF or PowerPoint presentation, it's the same. It will treat it the same. It will take some time now to import it. It's saying to me, the import will continue in the background. Even if I close this one and continue go doing something else, it will start do that one in the background and bring it for me. Let's just wait for it for a few minutes. Let me look at if you added any chat there. Where is this? Is the one after that's with the afternoon tea. No, nothing from this session. Okay, so it's imported. Very good. Now this is the presentation. Have been imported. This is presentation. Yes. Yeah, please, if you are not talking, just if you don't want to talk or you not have no questions, mute yourself. Yes, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry for interrupting you. Just a brief question. When we import these slides into this software,
yeah,
can we add some slides on real-time basis?
Yes, yeah, you can add some slides, but they will not be similar to the PowerPoint. I will show you now, and you will get it. Hopefully, you will see how it works, and then maybe I can answer your question. Now I added those. See, I already added those, and assume I want to move this one here to be the second. Yes, of course I can move it. This one I can move it somewhere else. Now this is my presentation. Now here is one and others. Now assume I came here after this slide. I have a video I want to add. So I want to add a video here. I can come here and add a new slide. Now when I click new slide, it's now empty. Now I need to select from here. Let me minimize. There's something here called YouTube video. Yeah, the YouTube video. The best thing if I go to YouTube and say YouTube anything. This one, I think, Eurostar, what is this? We can go to our page and let me take this one, for example. We have a video here. I just copy the URL and I go back into here. Now, I just need to put the URL here. You can give it a caption if you want, or you don't. Now you have the option to make it play on the audience smartphone. What does that mean? I'll just don't do that later. I'll do that. Now these are the things I can add. Usually I don't use the thumb down because it sends some negative things. Maybe it depends on the people. I just keep the heart and those things. Now I added the video. Let me go and run this presentation from the beginning. So this is the presentation. Look at your phone now. You can see this one on your phone. Then you will get the activity where you need to enter your name. If you didn't enter your name, enter it. If you did already, you don't need to do that. I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. Now I'm continuing with my presentation. I'm continuing with my presentation. Then I came here where I have the video. This is the video. Where's the video? Did I save it? Maybe I didn't. Where was my video? Maybe it was not loaded. Oh, here is the video. Here's the video. Oh, okay. This is the video. Oh, I didn't save. I didn't import. Yeah, I think I did something wrong. We'll call it lecture 1, for example. Sorry for that. Now it's there now. It should be there. Yeah, it's there. Now back. Now, if you look at your phone, maybe you cannot play the video, but I'm playing it here on the screen, and you can listen to it. I think.
So, Professor, you'll start, right?
Yeah.
Extrinsic cognitive load. We know that when our students take a task or
yeah. So you're hearing that. Hopefully, you're hearing it. So I continue now. Now you have those slides continuing, and I continue. Okay, so this is how you can add a video to your slide. My advice, don't include the video into the PowerPoint. Include the video after you upload your PowerPoint or import it into the system, because the video here will work much better and the size of your presentation will not be good. One good thing with those people compared to the other tool we used, they have also here a presenter view or participant view. So you can see how your student will see it without testing it. Now, when I allow this one, you should be able to play the video. When we reach to the video, you should be on your phone to be able to play the video. Now, the other options, I can stop this and you should not be able to play the video. I'll be the only one who will play the video. So sometimes it's better you control this while you're presenting, because you don't want people to be at different levels. You want them all maybe to be together. It depends on the scenario that you're looking for. So we added a video. Let's look at, we added a cloud. Let's add here, for example, after this one, let's add a slide and see what options we have. Now we have seen this is the multiple choice. Simple, straightforward, multiple choice. Capital, then my name, this is my name, not your name, is David Salim Hamad, for example. Okay. Now people are answering before this is like our student exactly. Yeah. Now this one, which one is the right one? This is the right one. Yeah. If I want to make it an activity. Now when I run the presentation, you as the participants at this stage, you can start now and giving the answers for that one. We have here, we have, do they have, yeah, there are different ways we can present it. But in the other one, you can have a time, which it's okay. Now, so this is done. Show the correct answer. Now our time is up. What is the correct answer? The correct answer is Hamad, and there are 3 people gave the correct answers for that one. That's one. Now we have seen that you can make it without correct answer. If this is the situation where there is no correct answers on this one, this is the multiple choice, you don't have to select the correct answers, because maybe you're just asking people opinion and there is no really a correct answers. So you don't have to force it to have a correct answer in this case, unless it's a question with the correct answers. There are some options here, like picking more than one option if there are multiple answers to that one. So if you choose this one, then you can allow people to pick either one or all, or you can decide how many. If you have maybe 5 options, you can decide pick only 3. So you play with this one here, you just adjust it. Here multiple answers mean at least 2. If we say 3, then they need to select 3. This is not the right one for here. Hide the results so people will not see what others are answering, and then later you can show. But there are 2 ways you can do it. Now, if we are here, I can hide the answer from here. I should be able to hide, yeah, here. While I'm presenting, now I'm hiding, people giving the answers. Nobody see what are the answers. Now, then I will go here later when I finish and say show the answers. So the answers will start coming on the screen in this case. So we have seen now maybe three types of activities. Let's come here maybe and add one more activity. And this is the scale. The scale is really very nice, which it's good for satisfaction. Yeah, like today in this presentation, what is your, I can ask, what is your level of satisfaction. Don't give an answers before I do, yeah, because usually you will not get that opportunity, because I will create the slide when you are not with me, and then I present it to you. Okay, your satisfaction with the video, your satisfaction with audio, content, and I can add more, yeah, interaction, yeah. This like a satisfaction. I have a range here from strongly disagree to strongly agree, and I can play with this one. I can make it maybe 10, so it become easy for me to understand that. But I know some people already give the answers, so it's not coming nice, because some of you already jumped in and gave the answers for this one, which okay, in this case, but because we're just testing it. So this is again one way to do those things, which will give you a nice range of what's going on with those things. On Mentimeter it looks slightly different, but that doesn't make difference, big difference on how it looks like. But you still can see based on the color, the video, it's somehow people are between. The audio is, yeah, seems to be nice, 7.10, the average or the mean. For the content, it's okay. Interaction is okay. So these are also, people can see how this will be coming on the screen while you are presenting. So this is a scale, usually good for interactions that related to scaling things in a range of numbers. And again, it's they have those things to do. Now, while you're doing one and you decided to change it, you don't want it to be a scale. You want to make it multiple choice. You already have done it as a scale, but you want to change it to multiple choice. If you go to the type and select multiple choice, it will change it to multiple choice format. So this is the type that you need. You can go back to it. This is the content where you can enter all the different data. Also, you can add an image. If the question has an image, you take your image from your computer or from anywhere. And also you have a background. If you want to add a background image to this one, for example, let me find image here, say vision, something looks, yeah, oh, this one. So there's a library of images that I can import into the presentation, which can make your presentation looks very nice when you present. So you just added that one and became there. By going to the background and selecting, I can choose different background. I can make this one less visible, so you give more for my content, so become more clear my content. Sometimes it's important, the background is really important, so I can do. And this you can do for any of the slides. Good. Now you can add a new page. Let's do one more. Now we have seen, we have done multiple choice. We have done cloud. We have done scale. We can do image choice. Image choice is very similar. Okay. Which one is faster? Which one of the following? Okay. Following. Which one of the following is faster? Okay. And now I want to put, say, for example, car. Then I can find an image from here for a car. Just say car. They'll find me this car. Oh, looks very good. Just loading. This car seems to be a very high resolution image. Okay. Oh, here is it. Good. So save it. Let's say camel. Let's add a camel. And say camel. See if there are some camels here. Ah, here's one. Looks nice. So you can add those images, and then student can select those images. It looks, I think, nice on the phone when you get there. We'll add one more aircraft. Okay, let's put aircraft example of the aircraft. Okay, this one looks nice. Now the faster one is the camel. So you select the faster one. In this case, you can select. And now when you run it, you can see on your phone, you can select things with some images on that one. So it looks nice. I think student will like it. And the correct answer is here. And that's it. Okay. Now we have also quizzes where it has a limit time and something like that, which we will come to it. That's good. Now let's add, come here, and anything you add, you can reorder it. Yeah, no issue. We have seen that all this Q&A if you want people to ask you questions. Now this is an area for Q&A. Now we're saying you ask me questions. And let's see how it will look like. Now this is the Q&A. You have the option to ask me questions. And I have the option to look at, see your questions, answer them one by one. And then I can some of them or I just pin them for later. Maybe I can't answer them later. Some I can look at what is the new questions came, what is the oldest questions, and all this will come here. On your phone now, if you look at your phone, start now asking me a question on the phone, please. I'll give you a few minutes to ask question. What are your questions? Go to your phone. Are you still with me or you gone? You are here.
Dr. Hamad?
Yes, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't catch the QR code in time, but I do have 2 questions.
Very good, very good. I'll do the QR code. Very good, thank
Sorry,
you.
I apologize for that. Okay, you want me to enter inside the...
Yes, yeah, because you want to play with this one.
Yeah.
Show instructions. If always you will see the instructions, I'll keep it there. Always it's here. So you just AhaSlides.com/11FE0. If you go to your phone and enter the URL, full URL, actually this is the code, but when you enter the full URL, you will be in without need to enter the code. It's not like Kahoot, you go kahoot.com, then you enter the code. Now here you just enter the full URL, you will be there. So these are the questions. Can we practice these tools? Yes, yes, you can practice. I'll show you how you do. We're getting the license, but also you can practice this without getting the license for some time. Do you have to pay? Are we going to get your account? We've been dealing with them, and they're going to give a system-wide license for everyone to use, and you can link it to Blackboard, of course. Yes. I can extract presentation out of the system. Yes, you can extract the presentation with the data. I will show you that. And you will get also an Excel file with the data separate. So that Excel file, maybe you can do some research on it or something like that. Now I'm in the Q&A. I answered this question. Can we practice these tools? I said yes. I can say make it answered. Now it is in the answered question. Now, do you have to pay to create the account? Yes, but we already have the account. I have a deal with them to do that. Now, the good thing, you can also vote on those questions. If you think there's a question is very important, and this is good for large audience. I have 1,000 people asking questions. If people voting for questions, I see more thumb up, I'll give priority for answering that question, because that question means many people are really liking, I would like to the answer. Now, for example, this one, I don't want to answer it now. I will answer it later because it's related to a slide I have somewhere else. I can just pin it. So it will go into the pinned. So later I will answer these questions. It will stay with me. This is something I should pin, not that one. I can go back. This is I already answered, I think. And then you continue going through those questions. And this is the way you can have a Q&A section in your presentation when you have a large number of people in there, or you have your student asking you questions. Now, by the way, this Q&A, you can add it to every slide. So the student at every slide, they can ask questions. I'll show you now. And that means all this will be there, and you can have it in the last maybe slide where you can go and answer all those questions. Now we're done with this one. Now, see, I'm controlling your phone. You look at your phone, things are changing based on what I'm doing here. So let's see, we have added so far good bunch of things, and we can add more of that. So we have seen the image, we've seen the open-ended questions. You can ask general thing. Let's try another open-ended question. For example, how do you think this tool, how do you think this tool will help you in your classes? I'm not sure if these questions make any sense to you. I can add to that one also, you ask for your name or leave it. Now, if I add the name here, I click here, everyone who answer this one need to provide the name as well. So I can link his answer or their answer. If I just want people to be open and say whatever they want to say without being worried that their name is tags or something, just leave it there. And for this situation, we'll do like that. So this is an open-ended questions, and let's see what you will answer. That's here. Now, if you want to know the code, here is the code again. It's always on the top. You can look at it and just keep entering that one. Yeah, I can see this is good. These are the people who already entered their name at the beginning. Yeah, their names are coming here. This one came late. I did not see the questions where he or she need to enter his name or her name. This is fine. This we can do it later. So make control, give feedback, keep student engaged all the time, get feedback from them. Yeah, I think that's right. Create more student interaction. Yeah, it's good. It is will excite my student. Okay, you can view the material covered in the slide. Yeah, absolutely, and more interactive. Yeah. Now I can switch the view. You can see it's coming one by one. I have the option here to change it to come like a grid or come one by one. So if I want to just give a focus when I'm going through it, you can see only one by one on the screen, because maybe you want to make some comments in it. But you can also keep the grid. I like the grid more than anything here. Okay, that's very good. So we have seen the open-ended questions, which we have seen. Allow audience to submit more than. See, in that one, I have this option. Allow audience to submit more than once. I can hide the result. I can stop the submission if I just want to limit time to answer, saying people will have only 1 minute or 30 seconds to give feedback. And this is useful because you don't want to spend, maybe it depends. Yeah, so something like that. So when you do it with the limit, people will see a counter here telling them you have a time to give the answers. So this will help you manage your class time. You do not go over time because people are slow and taking time to give the feedback that needed from them. So these are some options here. system is very simple. I think, and I'm sure you get, you can practice it. Also, the good thing, you can see how the audience here will see the questions. Okay, okay, very good. Now, it seems that I asked for, no, I didn't ask for the name. Very good. You can add a longer, if your question is really too long, you have a section here to add a longer description of that one. But try to make your questions focused and can be answered easily without no issue. Again, this how it is. If I want to change it to a cloud, I can come here and click on cloud. It will change to cloud. But my advice, once you create something, don't keep changing the format, because sometimes you will, it's not appropriate for that new format. You need to think about it. Okay, so we have done so far those things. Let's look. We have looked at the multiple choice, which very simple. Image, open-ended, cloud, scale, and Q&A. Let's come to the game now. This will bring gamification into your, again, this is Kahoot. But the good thing, I don't need to go to Kahoot and stop my presentation and come back. I can create the same Kahoot here. So let's do this one, pick and answers. Okay, what is the questions you have? What is the name of today? Oh, this is a strange question. Today is what? Friday, Saturday, Thursday, okay? And no, I'm not going to put the correct answers. So don't jump into that one, yeah? Until I tell you. Now, how much time you want to give people to answer this one? We will give you 20 seconds. This should be an easy questions. Now, reward point, maximum you'll get 100, minimum you'll get 50, or you get, depends on the time, yeah? But if you give 0, 0. Faster answers get more points. You do want that? Maybe you don't want that. So if your focus is on the accuracy of the answers, not important the speed maybe, so then you remove this one if you want to keep it. Allow picking more than, no, not more than, and this is, oh my God, what did I do? This is the one, I clicked something wrong. Okay, I'm back. So I'm back on the same place. Everything is okay. Now I will run it and see. You will play the game. What they're saying, you have not specified the correct answer. No, I can't go with the correct answer. Present. Now let's try. So you are here. These are the people joining. So I can see Dr. Hussein, Dr. Lisina, Dr. Mustafa, Nisreen, Dr. Nisreen, Dr. Tina, Kamaran. Let's see more of you here. So there are, yeah, so you can play this game. It's difficult questions and your finger should be ready on the answer. So we'll see, everybody will have the same answers. I should maybe hide the screen and then, anyway. Okay, you ready? Start the quiz. Now, question 1. Everyone has answered. Oh, yeah, all of you gave the correct answers. This is good, but we'll see who is on the lead. Now, who answered faster than others? Almost there, because your fingers were really ready, but Nisreen scored 94 points compared to others. See, that's another Kahoot within the same thing. You didn't need to go to Kahoot and do something like that. Now, if you add more questions after that questions, where did I add the question? Yeah, here is. If I come here and add another question, you see there are 2 slides being added. One is the question, one is the lead table, which shows who is first, who is second. Again, this one you can customize by changing background and adding music to it. These are the things here. You can add background, you can add audio, your own recording saying congratulations my student, or you just add the music there or anything there. But here on the questions, you can add another one. Now I'm here, I want to add another questions, and let's add another questions here. And how I can hide my answer from you. I can add X, Y, Z are in month. I don't know what this is. This is just crazy thing. I'm just putting true and false. Yeah, I'm not sure if that something means anything, but I want to show you. You can write any questions basically, and then you can select. We have no idea. Now the good thing, you will be seeing a lead table coming after every questions. Why? Because they want to show the people how they are progressing into this one. So we're not going to run this one. Leave it there because you. It's not. It's just simple one. So basically, you click here and you select. Now this is one. There is one also can be a multiple choice, but you select an image, which again give a lead table and things like that. And this one is type the answers. Now type the answers. I can say my age is. What is my age? Stop sharing screen, Hamad, and then see if you can guess my age. I don't know myself, my age now. Yeah, I'll make myself young. I'll make myself.
I can guess that. I will win.
You will not win because I made myself very young. You can see it? Okay, let's see if you can. You will see if you can win. It will be good if you win. But my age is. I'm running it. I'll go back now to sharing screen, and you get. I think you see it on your screen anyway. Yeah, but where is it? Where is it? Yeah. Get ready to this question and see if you can answer it. This is an open-ended where you enter a number. In this case, you enter a number. You don't enter something written. It's a number between 1 and 10. No, I'm joking. Okay. Time's up. Okay. See. Some 9. Oh my God. Who said 45?
Don't answer to that. Don't answer to that. It was not me.
The one right
It's
is
me.
45.
I said 5.
This is not my age. This is young for me. You can add to it maybe 9. Then becomes my 9. Yeah, something like that. Okay. So that's open-ended questions are in terms, you can add a paragraph. For example, you're teaching programming, so you can ask them about a command that need to enter here. Or maybe name of theory or concept they need to enter here, and things like that. So this can be also useful in a situation like this, or if you want. But the other one also you can use the open-ended one if you don't want to grade it, you don't want to make it a game, you just want to find out what they think about a certain thing. But again, it's good. Quiz again has 3 things. Those multiple choice images to select of different things, and then the open-ended questions. So we have seen so far the questions type. These are interactivity, multiple choice, can be also with correct answer or without correct answers, but they are not part of a game. This multiple choice in a game that people can see who answered correct and who is first, who is second. You have image choice, similar to this one. This is not a game, but this one is a game. Because here you just want to know from the audience you have what they're understanding, and you check some of their open-ended, not a game, this is a game. A cloud is very nice to visualize the inputs from the users and see how they look like a cloud. The biggest word will be the one that many people have used, and the smallest one is the only one or few people have used. Scale is good for satisfaction or asking for a range. Sometimes you say, what is the frequency that human can hear? Okay, you can put it like a scale and see your student where they understand the right thing or not, in the right scale or not. Or you can just ask for satisfaction. Yeah, Q&A is a slide that will summarize for you all the Q&A. But I said one thing before, how can I make the users to be able to ask questions anytime, not only when there is a Q&A slide. There is here in the options. Now I'm just going through this. So settings, if I add here on all, when the can audience send a question, on all slide. Now, if you see what will change, if I go to the beginning, if I run it now and you look at your phone, you will see there is a place where you can ask me question now. And you can ask the questions. I can see the questions will come here. And when I click on it, I'll find all those questions people are asking. So while I'm presenting, I can see these are the questions. I don't need to go to Teams or Zoom, QA or chat. No, I just on every slide, because I allowed my student to ask questions anywhere. So I'm presenting here, someone looked at it and he or she came with the questions. They can ask it now. And anytime I can click here, I can see all the questions that people have been asking me so far. I can expect presentation out of system. Okay, that's good. Extract. How can I know who answered yes? That's very good. So at the beginning, maybe you came late. If you ask each one to provide his or her name, then this will be recorded into the system. You will know later who gave what answers in place. As well, when you ask open-ended questions, you can ask them to provide the name. So you can see this statement from X or from Y. And then you can tell him, Ahmad, I think your answer is great and blah, 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 or give some feedback. They can use laptop. Yes, they can use laptop. They can use computer. They can use phone. They can use tablet, whatever. They need a browser on any device. So it's not really a phone, but most of them will use the phone because they study on the computer, hopefully. How many users? We can do 10,000 at a time. 10,000 people can participate and do things with no issue. Do you have to pay subscription? Yes, we will pay as the university. We already I had almost agreement on that one with the team. We will get this one to all of you. Yes, you can embed this one into Blackboard directly as a presentation, or you can link it where they click, it open for them. I will show you later, there are two types of presentation. One is instructor pace, and the other one is audience or participation pace. When you finish your presentation, you can make it participation pace so they can go through that one themselves, or you just share with them the presentation without the interaction. Yeah, that's something you can do. It depends on you. Can the data be downloaded? Yes, you'll get an Excel file with all those data as well. Would the final slide after interaction save automatically? Yes, yes. How are you doing? Great, thank you very much. The tool keeps changing every month. Yes. How do faculty keep track of the new tools? I think it's better you depend on the institution somehow, and it's up to the faculty. Some faculty wanted to go with all these things. First, what you need to achieve, and what are the tools that give you that achievement. Tools are developing. Sometimes you find a tool really will achieve your result. You go to that tool. But others you find, oh, no, maybe that will not do that. Just make sure it helps you in what you need to do. I think this tool, we selected it for 3 reasons. And I think always important to have those reasons. The first one, it engaged the student. The second one, it doesn't require additional technical work from you. So you just do your PowerPoint presentation, you add it to the system, add few questions here and there. And those questions, I think, easy for you to add because you know the subject, you know what will test the student knowledge and what will motivate the student. If you don't know that, you go to the classroom, you'll find it difficult to teach. You know it, for sure, you know it, and you are the best one who know that. So we need make it easy for people to use. We don't go into some software that require instructional design, knowing technology. It's like PowerPoint presentation and adding few interactivity, either multiple choice, open-ended, or image selection, or the cloud. These are the things that you're going around it. We'll see there are a few more, but they are the same exactly. So these are the one. One is engaging student. The second one is easy to use. And the third one is deployable, means you can easily distribute it to your student. If you create in a certain format and then you need a special software for the student to install, it becomes complicated. This software just browser, everything we do on the browser. Student access from a browser, everybody has a browser nowadays. You run it through the browser, everybody has a browser. And it's all in one place. I don't need to go to YouTube somewhere. I don't need to go to Kahoot somewhere else. I'm running everything from one presentation. And the good thing, it's a browser-based again. What I mean by that. Now, if I minimize this screen, I run this one. Presenter view. Yeah. Now I am here. I still have my computer here. I can go and do anything on my computer. I didn't need to go too far. Okay, now that's things we did. Let's look at few more things. We still have few more things to do. So we have seen this adding in import. You noticed import. I can import anything. Yeah, I imported a presentation. Let me import another file I have somewhere. I click on import. I have another presentation. I want to put the two together in one. And let me go and find any, I don't know what this one, align growth plan. This is too much details. Align programs. Business project template. No. Future school. Yeah, this one. Let me just add this one. So I can import anything, even more than one presentation. I can add them together. So I can import PDF. I can import PowerPoint presentation. As I said, the good thing here, it will process it in the background. I can go and continue doing my work. Now we have seen those new things we add. So we add those questions. We done. We add game. Now here are some content. We have seen. Where is that? We have seen the video. Yeah. Let's look at the image. If I click on image, now I can add image here, either from my computer. If I have the image, I can upload it, or they have really a nice library here. They have also some animated GIF, which New Year, maybe, is there something for New Year? Something about New Year. This some animated. I can search for anything I like here. Relax. Yeah, I need something relaxing and beautiful that I can look at. So far, I don't know, this one. You can find all those images or upload the images. Images are very nice thing to add. So you can add images. Now, I had a question before, can we add another slide to do? Yes and no. You can see you can add image, you can add video, you can add some text. We'll do it now. But if you have a PowerPoint slide you want to add similar to what we have, you need to create in the PowerPoint and import it. So better you finish your PowerPoint, then import it in, and then start adding the interactivity than just importing your PowerPoint and discovering later you need another slide you wanted to import. So my advice, do everything in PowerPoint, import it here, and continue. You can add slide if your slide is only a text-based. You can go and add your slide as a text. It seems this image is taking longer time to come. Hope it will come quickly. Still working. Okay, so do you have questions for me while it's doing that one? I think it's doing two things. It's importing. Who changed this background? It looks nice. Oh, someone is playing with my background because the scene. We will go to a different scene. This one, like a cinema. Oh, this looks very nice. Okay, it's done. The image is there. So let's get the image back. Oh, okay, so that image is added. So that looks like, if you present it, looks like nice image. They are very nice images that you can add and use it. Some of it may be related to your course. You can have it full or you can have it centered if you want the things around it to stay there. So adding images is one thing. What else we can add? We can add a list. If your presentation just basically a list, so you can click here and add your list saying, today we will cover X, Y, Z. So you can, this is like table of content. If it's just that simple, your slide, or you're just talking about something and there are 3 points or 5 or 6 points you want to add, you just add it here and you add this one. I have seen many of the slides just like that. You have a text you want to go through to do that, and that you can add with no issue with that one. Of course, you can give it a background so it will become nice, or maybe you're talking about certain technology or something. You put that technology in the background, and then you add the list of things on top of it. That can be, again, a good presentation. You can also add an audio track if you have music or you want to add audio from somewhere. These are some existing tracks if you already uploaded them or you find your audio tracks. So this is one thing you can add back here. So you can add a list. You can add a heading and subheading. For example, you have just heading and some text down. This is a slide you can add with no issue. So I want to say anything here. And then I have this one. So this can come like this. This is the main heading, and these are the text beside it. So those simple slides you want to do, you can do here. Again, my advice, do it in your PowerPoint and come here. But if you think your presentation is not heavy on PowerPoint, you just have some images, some text, and some diagrams there, you can start here and do the presentation completely without using any PowerPoint presentation, and you will see how people will see it. Your student, always you will have chance to see it, how it come on their phone. So these are the things we have seen. This one, the download is the same as the import one. I think it's finished importing. So the other slides I added, these are the other slides I added from another presentation. Now they are all imported. So I have now 51 slides in this one, which I'm just dumping anything in it to do that. We have seen that. The QR code also, if you have a specific QR code you want to be able to, you want to display where the student will see how they can join. Remember that way, we're telling them how to join. when we are running the presentation, they have few ways to join. First, you show them the QR code. This is so they can scan QR code or just enter this URL. That's one. The other thing, you can show them the instruction bar.
Hey, what are you doing?
Very good. How are you?
Yeah, okay, I'll be right with you.
Good. Can the students add pictures to answer the questions? At the moment, no. They need to select from the pictures you provided them with. During the presentation, we can import new presentation or slide. Yes, you can import another presentation and slide, not while you're presenting, while you're editing the presentation. Now I answered all questions. That's very good. So now the few more settings I will do. So to finish it, I know this is maybe long for some of you. We have 25 who are attending, and this is great. Thank you for that. Now I will ask you some questions if you're really finding it useful later. What else I want to show you? I want to show you the setting. Now we said there are two ways to present this one. One is you are the teachers, you are the instructor, you are the faculty, you are the controller, the one who controls the sequence and everything on this slide. So people do not see anything until you are the master who manage all these things. One. The other one, assume the student is sitting at home and wanted to go through this presentation. He doesn't want you to control that one. So what you can do, you can click on the settings, and then you can allow, this is now is the presenter mode. You can change it because we already done this one. It's not allowing me to change, but you can change it to the audience. This presentation has quiz because it's already it has quiz. The presenters because there are quizzes in it, so the student already have gone through it. Then that's cannot be done. But there is a way you share now. If I click on share, I can share the results. Let me do this one in the chat. I will stop presenting, and I'll give you the link here. And you can see that you can see the whole thing. Okay, where is my Teams? Here is stop presenting. Go to the chat. Where is the chat? You notice that I didn't use the chat that much. Why? Because I enabled the Q&A there. So I don't need to go to the chat because it's already there. I can look at it. But now look at the chat. Oh, sorry for that. Look at the chat, and then you can view it and tell me what you see when you run it. If one of you wanted to share screen and show us what you are seeing on your screen, that will be good. And I can see some hands. Cameron, I think this is old or new?
This is the old one, not new. Thank you.
But you can renew it if you want. You can ask another question if you want. Also, Dr. Nasreen, the same thing. And Nasreen is external. That's okay. I know that's all.
Yes, it's new for me, and I like this program, or I will use with my student. Thank you very much.
Very good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Now, what are you seeing, team, on your screen? Did you look at the link that I sent?
No, there is no any link. It's stop.
In the chat, I put something on the chat.
Because I don't have a chat, it's stopping for me.
Yeah, because you consider a guest. Yeah. Now, those who look at it, that's one. The other thing I can add to those who have the chat. Here's another one. This is how to join. So if you want your student to know how to join, you can just copy this one and put it in the chat. If it's difficult for them to just click on that presentation. Okay, let me go back and share my screen and continue the settings that I have. So you notice when I went into the settings, clicked on settings, these are the main settings. I enabled questions on all slides, and this gave me this one, which people can start asking questions. The other thing I did, I said allow audience to see each other's questions. Now, sometimes you don't want audience to see each other questions. You can disable this one. Sometimes you need, because you want them to learn from that. Allow people who, without putting their names or anything, you can allow, you don't allow, but we can force that one. This one, because I already added quizzes, I can't do audience. If there are no quizzes there, I can allow audience, so the audience can move the slide as they want to do. Because there is a quiz there, I need to have some control on that one. Languages, it supports all. If you write something in Arabic, it will work. Quiz setting, enable 5 seconds countdown before participant can answer. This is before you start, you can enable it. Play as a team. This is nice if you want now to group you in a team. And let me see, I will have number of teams. We'll have 3 teams, and the size of each team can be 5. Yeah. So how many of us? 25. Yeah. We'll say 5 and 5. This way you will be working as a team to answer the questions. But how are we going to calculate which team is winning? Here is 3 different ways. One is average score of all members. You are 5, we'll find the average of your member. Or total score of all members, you add the score of everyone, or choose the fastest among those members, because you are a team, so we choose the fastest one. And this allows you to make them play as a team. And this is useful sometime. Other settings, hide the joining instructions. You don't want this one to appear, because maybe you're making it very open, you're streaming it live on the social media. No, we don't do that. Make a link clickable, so people can click on it. This is useful because people can click on that link. These are the main settings there. There is the sharing one. Sharing has shared to participants. This one is you give them the link to join. So your student, maybe before the class, you just send them the link, or during the class, you go to the chat and paste the link so they can join easily. But the joining is very easy, as you can see. And we can change this one to anything. So my course code is CIS 1403, for example. So I change it to that one, so my student can now use it. The problem, next week, I will not be able to use the same code. So maybe I should add the week 1. Yeah. So my student will know now, this is the link they will be using, which CIS 1403, which is the course code, week 1. So this is always fixed for them to join if you would like to do it this way, so that you can customize it. Below is the permanent link to join the presentation. This can be also used. This will stay permanent all the time for the people to join. And this is the QR code. This one down here, you can copy it and put it in. And now anyone can follow the shareable link below. So you use this one. Anyone can use this one and follow. Now the results. Where are the results of all these things we did? We had so many interactions. You click on the result. Now you can download the PDF version of the whole presentation, and you can request this one to be created for you. It will be created, and then you can download it and use it. The other thing, you can request Excel file. It will take some time just and get it ready for you, so you can download the Excel file. This is the Excel file is there. I click on it. It's just downloaded. I open it. This This is everyone participation. I can see these are the things happen slide by slide. Yeah, this is all the participations of everyone. So this is something I can use for later. So that's the Excel file. It has so many sheets. This is the slide number. This is the questions being asked. There's a question when I ask for the name, and these are all the name of the people who said something, and then I can see the answers there. This is URL and data. These are the responses of the people who did responses. This is the Q&A question that were asked during that. These are the lead board who was highest in all the things. These are the team. When I created teams, but I didn't play the game. The teams will come here. So all these things are in the Excel file. This is the PDF file being created. I can download it now, and it's a PDF that I can link to my Blackboard or anywhere. It has everything. It has the slides, has the response of the team, and it has all the data that needed to have. And this I can just upload to my Blackboard for my student to use for the revision, for whatever they want to do later. So it does produce those things. That maybe I can use, because some of it I didn't play some of the games. I asked questions about XYZ, then I decided not to play that one. Anyway, so these are the things. You can also have a zipped file of the images. Now, if you wanted, now you finish this class, you want to clear everything and use it for next class. So if you click clear, it will delete all the data, the response from student or audience, and then create a fresh one for you. You'll keep the questions, keep everything, but the data will go. Or you can duplicate it. Now, I did this class today. I'm teaching class X tomorrow, and it's the same presentation. I want to start fresh. I can click on duplicate, so it create a copy of everything without the data. So I can run it with my other group of students. So I have two options if I want to reuse it. Either clear the existing one and use it, or duplicate it. I would create a duplicate is better, because the one with data can be useful for my previous class who already went through that one. And the good thing, it saves everything by default. You do anything, it is saved automatically. You can change the name of that slide from here as you do. Now, if I go back to the main page, this is my account here, and you will get an account similar to this one. I have the presentation that I created. This one was 2 minutes ago. We're working on it. This one 4 hours ago. I can import additional one. I can create a folder. For example, I'm teaching many courses. So I teach CIS 403. So I can create a folder for 403 and just add the presentation inside, so become more organized to do. Yeah, that's something I can do. From here, I can also do all these things, make it public or private, or duplicate it, or erase data and use it again, or delete it. Things I have here. And this is here a community where you can see some practices, some other things people using. Like this is an example they introduced, I think, recently here, which you can look at it and see how you can use it. There's so many different things that people are, the community is using in place. Now, for you to start, until we get an account, sorry about that, you can go and register for a free one. The free one will allow you to have only 7 participants, but it's good for practicing everything. You practice it and do an import and look at your presentation, but only 5 people can join. The one I'm using is the Pro. It allows 10,000, as I said, and we're going with the 10,000. There are other accounts can allow less than that, like you can go with 200, you can go with 50. The 50, I think, is $4 or something. The 200 is $10 per month. The 10,000 is 15 point something per month. That's the one I'm using. But we're going to give every faculty, hopefully, we are into the process, the 15 one. The other competitor to this one is something called Mentimeter. If you look at them, I'll just show you how we can add one activity. Here, so sorry for that, add a new slide, I'm here, because I have some data. Anyway, this is, look at it. It's exactly the same, multiple choice, word cloud, open-ended, scale. The only thing they have here new is ranking, and these people are bringing the ranking, I think, soon. That's one of the community things they're talking about it here. I think it's there, but just going to release it soon, hopefully. Ranking is useful. It's good. You can rank different things, but again, you can use multiple choice to achieve the same thing. And here the questions or gamification or gaming, they have only two: the select answers and the open-ended. But again, the select answer, you can also add some images. It's the same. If you look at here, identical, almost the same thing there, yeah. So they are all similar, very similar. The good thing with these people are giving us really very cheap compared to this one. So these people will cost us around 20,000 for the whole institution. These people will cost us 5,000, so 4 times cheaper than that one. And they were going to give us so many other services. There is no limit on the space we use and things like that. Now, there are things I did not cover. If I go to the presentation back, sorry for that, I'll go here. There's something related to themes, which are branding. Branding here, we can add our logo. We can also do the color background and things. So we can work with the marketing here to do some branding. So later when you come and create anything, it automatically fits into that brand, becomes similar. The other difference between these two tools, here they call it branding. These people, they call it themes, which again, the same story of branding. You just change your themes. Similar. What else? These people have this participant view, which without even running it from the phone, you can see what the participants will see. This is what they will see. For example, here, if I enable this, let it play on the student video, you can see the video will come here. So you can see what the student will see without doing it. The Mentimeter, they don't have that option at the moment. I'm sure they will add it later somewhere here, where you can see how it appears on. The only way now, you need to run it as a presentation, go to the code, which similar way of doing it. Even here, see 14, this is same way. You click this one, do that one, and then you test it on your phone. These people will make it easy for you to do that, but you can expect it easily without even looking at the participant view. Okay, do you have questions for me? I see you have questions here. There too. Also for me, no chat. Okay, yeah, sorry for that, Sava. Some of you are coming as a participants, you cannot see the chat because you are a guest, consider a guest in Microsoft Teams. This is Teams and not the one we're using, that Zoom we're using for the EDU 2030. That was Zoom and it's different slightly. You are a guest here, you cannot chat unless I give you that right, which we can do. Maybe later. Okay, I'm done with my part. I need to hear from you questions, feedback, ideas. Did you like it? I can use this tool to ask you this question. Why I'm not using the tool? Let me create one slide to ask you here. Do you recommend this tool? Okay, let me go here and make it multiple choice. Do you recommend? Yes, no, I am not sure. Okay, that's just wait. Don't, oh, you're already answering because you already have the code. Unless I change that one. Okay, so let's see how many of you will answer this one. The good thing, I don't know who you are, so you can say whatever you want to say. Some of you say you will know. Huh? I don't know, but we gave you only a few seconds. That's not good.